Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to Ragnarok. I know it's been a while since we've been on Ragnarok. It's been a while since the last upload. Had a few things going on with our cat at home, so that's that. And then also I've been busy doing some breeding and mutating. So I'll go ahead and show you what I've been busy with. This is our new bison. Our mutated bison. We've got, what have we got? We've got 20 health mutations, a random food one, and a random weight one. I think that's just from when I was trying to get the colours, I was getting mutations. Like getting the colours together. I got those mutations, so I just left them. And then 25 into melee damage as well. Also, just 50 levels, that's from sitting in a dino ball until I've chucked it out now, while I was doing all the other breeding. So, and I painted up the saddle, and that's our final product, bison. I think it looks pretty cool. I was going to call it bubblegum, but I thought that'd be too original and boring, so I just kept my bison. The next lot of breeding I've been doing is our pyromane. This is the new pyromane, level 501. It's a nice blue aqua looking colour. It's got 50 health mutations, 25 stamina, and 50 melee mutations. So a full imprint with 20k health. And I was just doing this while I was doing the other ones. This was a sort of a side project, but now we've got a super powerful pyromane. As you can see over the back here, we've got our Dinosuchus. Cool little blue, purpley, magenta sort of Dinosuchus. Don't really have a name for it yet. Painted up the saddle. Looks pretty cool. The stats that are mutated, 25 health. Got a random one there. And 25 damage. Oh, he knocked me off. So that's the Dinosuchus's stats as well. And we ended up with 25k on the health. I'll just get this out. The super spyglass. And then we've got the star of the show, really, the griffin, who's still hurt from, I think I might have grew it up from a baby just recently and put all the traits in. As you can see, we've got protective, vampiric 2, numb 2, and fatty. Fatty, that's why I've got the mutations into the food stat here, because fatty gives, as you can see, armor. I'm not sure how much armor. 0.1 armor for each point in food, so that's why I mutated food to get it more armor. So it's got 88 food points, which means it's got 8.8 armor, because you can't get a saddle for griffins, so that's the only way to get armor, really, without modded saddles and stuff like that. But otherwise, 40 health, 40 stam, 20 food, 10 weight mutations, and 40 melee damage, which is very, very good. That's all the mutations and stuff I've been doing, and really, besides having a bit of time off and, dealing with some stuff, that's all I've been doing. I put the traits on the bison 2, we got fatty 2, which is obviously the same as the griffin, but it gains 0.15 armor for each point in food. I didn't bother mutating food because its saddle has armor anyways. So that armor's gone from 25, which is on the saddle, to 32.650002. And that's fine, because I'm sure that bison, once it's got some levels, will absolutely wreck everything. But pretty much everything has 20k health. And also, what I've been doing is I'll show you guys, I've gone and tamed up every variant of the Drakeling. Here they are. So we've got, this is our first one, this is Lenny. And this is Blossom, and this is Igloo, our winter one. And they have all got the full 30,000 XP on them. The way I got that was from having them on my shoulder and destroying the baby dinos in the Dino Depot terminal, and that just gave me a heap of XP, especially the Dinosuchus. So what I want to do now is I want to... How do I get you out? Here we go. So I want to... How do I... Gift of Summer? No, here we go. So I want to shoot each of these 4 creatures with each of the 4 Drakelings, and we should get an Ascendant Hoard key for each one. Right click. There we go. So I just 30,000 experience, and did I get the Hoard key? Yes, so Ascendant Hoard key. So I'll go and grab the other Drakelings as well, and shoot each of the other creatures. And yup, go over there. You come with me. And then once I've shot them, I should have 4 Ascendant Hoard keys, and then I can go take the new Mutated Griffin and show it off. Breath attack, no, Gift of Spring, store experience, here we go. Have that. And yep, got it. Cool. Thank you very much. Oh, it's very dark in here until we get up here where the lights are. Alrighty. Goodbye. Igloo. Let's go. Go down here and shoot. Oh, shoot Mike Bison. Hello. Oh yeah, I also added this little platform here. I'll try and get a good little view of it. This was going to be like my landing platform for the flyers. I just haven't gotten around to finishing it. All it is just as many ceilings as I can go out from the foundation, and then just sloped roofs back in. That's all that is. And I just haven't finished any walls or anything like that on it. So where was I up to? Shooting the bison. Give bison some XP. Boom. You're welcome. And the last one will be the Dinosuchus. And then I'll go hunt the Hoard keys. Don't need a shovel for those as well. For you. Lenny. Good old Lenny. And I think the Drakeling that I'll be carrying around with me will be Blossom, which is the spring or autumn one. Not you. The Dinosuchus. Here we go. You're welcome. Because that's the one that gives the... That's the Drakeling that gives the health buff, I believe. I think it's Blossom. But these guys look really cool. I like how each individual one has an individual look to it. Like, take that off and then we can get a better look. Lenny here looks cool. Got like leaves for the autumn. And Igloo, obviously, winter, looks really awesome. Probably my favourite one, to be honest, this one. The winter. And then summer, this is Merlin, the summer Drakeling. And then this is Blossom, the spring. So spring Drakeling, I think, is a... Oh, I just took a screenshot. That's fine. So I believe this is the one that gives me... Yeah, the health regen. That's what I want. Now we've got 4 Dragon Hoard keys, Ascendant, from maxing out the XP on these guys. What I might do is I might ball them up, actually. Might ball them up and put them in the terminal, so then they can gain that passive XP, and I can take them out when I'm ready to shoot something else. I'll pump these levels in and see how high we can get with the stats on these. 66 levels from that 30k XP and whatever we had before. Alright, what do I want? How much does this go up? It goes up by a lot. I'll probably get that to 30k quite easily. 30k with only 10 levels pumped in. We'll go 35. No, I'll go to 40. So, Mike Bison is literally a beast now. He's got 40k health, stamina's fine, weight's fine, and the rest into melee damage, I guess. So, actually, I'll take it to 50k, because why not? Because I can. And then the rest into damage. There we go. So that's going to do some heavy hitting. We'll go and test that out in the big grassland area. Pyromane, 61 levels. So how much has this got by? About 1100 again? Yeah, roughly. We'll go to 50k as well. Just get everything to 50k health. That took less levels and damage. There we go. Get up there. I'm excited to see what the Pyromane does. We might test that out in the desert. Test that out in the desert. And the Griffin, 61 levels also. That goes up by exactly 1,000. That's really nice. I like that. And we'll go to 40k health because I need some stamina. We'll go to 2,500 stamina. We'll go... what's that? Goes up by 40. We'll go to 1,000 weight. That'll do. And then the rest into damage. I do have the movement speed leveling thing on, so I'm allowed to level movement speed. That's why it'll probably be a lot faster. And the Dinosuchus, how much does that got by? 2,000-ish, I reckon. You get that up to 50k as well, with a lot less levels, maybe 50, pump 20 levels in, 55k, and then just damage for the rest. So these Dinosuchuses, they could be boss killers quite easily, I'd say, but also might try the bison. I'm going to test that Dinosuchus out in the swamp, test the Pyromane out in the desert, test the bison out in the grasslands, and we'll test the Griffin out, level 645, on an absolute beast. We'll test that out now, trying to get our hoard keys. Before I do that, I think I've got a shovel on me, although I do, but I don't think we need the shovel for the hoard keys, just for the treasure maps. So to save some weight, I'm going to put the shovel back into my tools chest, which is this one? No, this one. No, must be this one. There we go. Weapons. Torch can go in, that can go in, and I'll keep the rest. Have a quick drink. And then I'll grab some more lamb chops out of my industrial preserving bin. And then we can be off. Most of this stuff's just come out of loot drops. As you've seen, a red one was close before. Don't know if it's still there. But they come down like right around the edge of here, and I just fly and get them while I've been mutating, and that's where I've got the stuff from. So, does my health regen apply to the Griffin? Show buffs? Yes, it does. So it should be healing pretty quick. Let's have a look. Yeah, look how fast that's healing. That's from the Drakeling. That's awesome. It doesn't have anything to eat either, so we'll have to kill something. Test out that damage. Let's consume one of these. I might put these guys up here in front of these so they don't get dropped accidentally. How far away? 3,200 meters. That should be no problems for the Griffin. One of these. Nice and fast. Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're a little bit faster than what we were on the regular Griffin with the imprinted movement speed and stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. 2,000 meters. I should have just activated them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't take that one off. No. Cool. So then we can see where they all are. One's that way, 3 are this way. So we'll go and get these 3 first. And I suppose we can see if there's anything interesting around where the dragon hoard is to test out our Griffin damage. You know what, actually, I'll just test it out right now on whatever we find pronto. Might be mate boosted, might just leave that. Don't want to see the mate boosted damage. Diplo, here we go. Alright, it's not parent boosted, it's not nothing boosted. Regular damage on the Griffin, 548. That's massive. That is massive. Alright, now dive bomb. Why? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 3,800 on a dive bomb for the Griffin. That is nice. That is super nice. Get some meat for our griffin to eat up onto. I believe you do have food. Cool. So let's get over here now. Now that we know our griffin does nearly 4k damage with a dive bomb. And we'll see how close we have to get to this dragon horde. All the videos I've seen, oh, we're in the vicinity. I think we just need to land and it'll pop up out of the ground. Yep. Did it happen? Yes, it did. All the videos I've seen, these loot crates have been super OP, so don't come at me if these things are OP as. Chainsaw, yeah. I mean, good quality, but why do I need 2 chainsaws and stuff? I'll probably just eat this, won't I? Trank darts don't actually have any of those, so that's good, I guess. I'll keep those on me. Nice and light. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. That's a pretty good helmet. I do have Riot though. Armor 312. Real high durability, Riot too. I mean, it is better armor, but not very high durability. You know what? I'm gonna put it on. I think I've got my helmet hidden so you can't see it anyway. That's fine. Let's go to the next one. It's only 500 meters away from here. Away we go. I think, how close do you have to be? Is it 300 meters? Let's see, maybe 250? Oh no, it's about 275-ish. Did we get it? Oh yep, it's right in front of us. Cool. Here we go. How do we go in this one? Come on, hello. Oh yep. Oh nice, desert cloth. Finally. What's this? Gas bags. Absolutely useless on this map. No gas bags spawn here. Got some superior kibble. A heap of shotgun ammo. That's definitely handy. Another chainsaw. Don't know why we're getting so many chainsaws. But even though... Oh, what are these made out of? It said metal. What do we got? 53, negative 53 heat resistance. Because I always get heat stroke on this map. That's why I want desert cloth. But I'm not going to leave them off because they're actually a lot worse. Which way first? This way first? Alright. I'll fly over here just quickly. Let's get over there. And then I'll head over to... Actually, I'll go to this one first. And I'll bring you guys back when we get there. And then I'll head over and we'll test out our mutated beasts that we've got. See you soon. Okay, just coming up to this dragon horde now. Should be able to land up here in the safety. And it should come up. Yep. Oh, it's flying. That's no problem. Oh! Tech. I can't use it because I don't have element. Shocking trank darts. That's also cool. Got some kibble, some broth, a new pike. I'll take that. What's this? A scorpion saddle. Awesome. That can go in the grinder. I could probably grind that too because I don't have element at the moment. I'm probably not going to have it for a little while. Some top tier kibble. Nice. Not too bad, I guess. On to the last one now. Also, I forgot to mention about the mutating and breeding. The easy way I've been doing that is I've got a mod called Easy Mutations, I think. So that's just a little simple potion that you make up with berries, and you feed it to your breeding dino, and it will mutate every single time. So that's just an easy way in single player. It's an easy way for me to get the mutations nice and fast, and yeah, that's how I've done that, like, relatively quickly. Otherwise, I'd have to get the mutations done like the regular way, which is get all the best stats on a male, get all the best stats on a female, breed a heap of females out of that, and then breed that one male with the heap of females, and just keep changing out the male every time I get a mutation on a male. But with easy mutations, the only thing you're relying on is getting a male. So I just set up, I think it was 10 perfect females with a one male, and just done it that way. which was super easy to do, so super happy with that. Didn't take too long at all. And then the colours, I just chose what I got really and just combined them. The Griffin's colours, you can't really see it because it's still bloody, but black, yellow and white are the colours I got on the Griffin. And let's get down and get this last. Oh, something's attacking us. No? Dragon Horde? Yep. There we go, last one. Oh nice, a goo gun. Jesus. Pteranodon, Maguana, no good, no good. So not really that great to be honest. Yeah, I'm never really going to use those. I'm never going to use that. I'm never going to use that. Can't use that because there's no Maguanas on this map. Advanced sniper. I don't even have a fabricated sniper rifle, which I really do want. So yeah, I might transfer a couple of these things over to our friend here, and I'll pump some. I'm just going to pump only weight, I think, because that way, if I transfer things over here, I think they weigh less. Something like that. I don't know. Don't know how a chainsaw weighs 20, but that's fine. We'll put that over there. Put those over there, and that's all that she can carry, and we'll do some health so you'd never die. Never die. 5k, keep going. Get it right up there. 6k for Blossom. I'm going to now check out these desert loot drops. And what I might do is pull out the Pyromane and ride around on that through the desert. And we'll test out the Pyromane's damage. This loot drop, desert loot drop over here. Should just be here if it's spawned in. Single player and loot crate spawns do not go well together. It isn't here. So there we go. That's that. I'm probably still actually looking for some good traits for everything that I've got. At the moment, like, see, I've got heat stroke again. Taming wise, I'm pretty sure I've got everything, but I really need to have tamed to probably fight the boss. If I bred up an army of those Dinosuchus, I'm sure they could take the boss quite easily. But got some adventuring to do before that. Got some building to do before that. Got some caves that I'll have to do. I'll probably just take the Pyromane for that. I probably won't do any more mutating for now. I think the Griffin is probably already OP, doing nearly 4k damage. Ah, this one is here. Cool. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll drop all this. I will get our Pyromane out in front of us there. I will put the Griffin away. Then we'll go for a ride. Oh, even the Pyromane's pretty hurt. I'll go for a ride through the desert on our Pyromane. See how much damage we do. 751. 751. Cool. Yeah, that is cool. 751 damage with the Pyromane. Plus the burn damage. Wow, they are both terrible. Get dropped on the ground. 751 with a regular attack. That's without being flame boosted. I'll try and get flame boost on actually, so we'll kill a few things. Get wrecked. There we go. How do I activate flame boost? Left control. Alright, so now flame boost is on. See how much damage we do now. Is that mate boosted possibly? The vulture? 836. I think 836 is the damage with flame boost. So nearly 1,000 damage a hit. That was a headshot. Yeah, so pretty cool. Pretty strong for a Pyromane. Nearly 1,000 damage. I'm pretty sure that's like pretty much all of the abilities that I'll use. I'll probably use Flame Leap quite a lot. Let's have a look down here. I know gigas and karchers can spawn. I seen a Evo karcher actually. That looked awesome. But it was level 80, so I ended up just taking it out with the Griffin, my old Griffin. So I ended up taking that out and hoping that a new one spawns in. Let's test out this flame leap. Yeah, I love that thing. I know they can spawn down here. There's one right there. That's a... Oh, hello. Hello. That's a modded creature, the cockatrice. That's a stone harvester. Let's get across here. That's a 145 giga. That's what that is. That's just... I think that's an Evo giga. That's from a mod, Evo, the Paleo mod, I think. Paleo Evo Arc mod. I'm not sure how to tame it, or if I can even tame it at the moment. I don't think they're knockout tames. I think they might be similar to the Karch. I'm not going to tame it right now, because I have a lot of stuff on me and I'm not ready. So let's just get away from it for now. We know it's here, we can come back. It's going to go out of render range when we're out of distance anyways. So it should stay. And then we can come back and get that next episode maybe, if I do some research and find out how to tame it. Could possibly do that. A lot of metal around. Be easy to tame a Physolasuchus around here. Run it straight into those metal rocks. There's a Physolasuchus right there, that mound of dirt. Where's this drop? Should be around here if it's spawned in. It wouldn't surprise me if it isn't. I don't think it is. That's fine. On to the next one. Just in front of us. So I guess the next episode is we're going to be getting a giga. Hopefully I can find out how to tame it. Alright, coming up to this next one. It's probably not here either. Let's have a look. I don't think so. I can't see it. No, it's not here. Maybe we can run into a deathworm, an alpha deathworm, would be even better. Really test out the pyromane. So this drop hasn't spawned in either, I don't think. Nope. Our last hope for some good loot is up here. I think that one's, there it is. This one's here. Alright, let's get over here then. Don't spit on me, Arthros. Of course there's an Arthro right next to it. Level 140 as well. Excellent. Can I get off and get the stuff? Oh, he's coming straight for me. Don't spit. Do not spit on me. 40 tick damage. Why? It's doing 40. Bite it again, it's doing 81. Holy crap. 121. The burn damage on this thing is crazy. What do we got in here? Anything good? That Dinosuchus saddle? Oh, I thought that was a Dinosuchus saddle. Blueprint. No, nothing. Alrighty. Well, that loot run was rather useless, actually. Should I go and drop this stuff off at home before going to test out the other two mutated monsters? Yeah, I'll go home, I'll drop off all my loot, and then I will, what level is that? Cockatrice, 60, no thanks. And then I'll fly over to the Highlands and test out the bison. Alrighty guys, just coming into the Highlands now. Just gonna have a little land over here somewhere. Grab our bison out and try him out in his natural habitat. And see how much damage we can do with him. I'm expecting he'll be an absolute beast. Put you away. And grab the bison. Michael Bison. Looks bloody just because of all those levels we pumped in. But the Drakeling will help with that. And let's find something. We got the head up charge, the head up hit. Whoa. 645. Not too bad. That's the head up. Left click attack. Let's go head down, left click attack. Same. Head down. Let's do the heads up. Right click, which is the jump, I believe. Yep. Whoa! 2080. Holy. 2,800. Here's another bison to try it out. Boom! Oh, I didn't do as much. Okay. That's cool. So, why did I do 2,800 to that aloe, but only 800 to the bison? Is it because I was running, because I had full charge up? I'm testing on this Diplo. Let's go head up again. Head up again, right click. So, how much? Yeah, 2,800 with full charge. Holy moly. And the head down, right click is the toss. So, 850. Is that right? And then 1,000. What the hell? Why less? Are we tossing the Diplo? There's no shot we're tossing the Diplo, right? We're doing real random damages to it. I'm still doing the head down right click attack. Sometimes I do 1,000, sometimes I do 950, sometimes I do 800. What's in this drop? Just going, nah, I don't want any of that stuff. It's really weird. I want to find some aloes so I can toss them around a bit. Allosaurus, where are you? Let's see. Also know that this is 25 Bronto. Look at all the sheep. I was about to say sheep spawn here, which is where I've been getting all my mutton from. I don't even have any sheep babies. 145. Ragnarok levels are crazy. They're almost always, when I look at a creature, it's a high level. Almost always. Let's get over here. Gallimimus, can a bison take out a galley? Boom! Yeah, it can. The Drakeling's healing. Oi, hello. See what I see? I see you up there, big fella. What level? 150 galley. Oh, stay away, stay away. He's come for revenge. He's come for revenge. He knows. He knows what I've just done. Here's a pack of aloes. 140, of course. See how we go against a pack. Yeet. Get launched. There's one down. So, can I take on two at a time? And they're dead. Okay. Okay. The bison is just absolutely monster. That was 3 aloes we just ran through in less than 10 seconds. I don't know how long it was actually, but it seemed like a very short amount of time. And the fact that we can toss them too, try and play a little bit of keepy up, so they can't even get a hit, is crazy. Can we fit through this gap? Oh. Oh my gosh, that's an Evo Giga. Go! Go! Run! Get out of here. Get out of here. Here we go. Look at the red eyes. That is an Evo Giga. That is cool. They look way better than vanilla. Just saying. Just saying. Anyways. Oh, my little fox is back there. Alright, let's get up here. Let's just get away. Check the level on this thing. Holy moly. Whoa, whoa. Did I read that right? Did I just read that as a 150? Let's just keep running. Let's get away. I'm sure I read that as a 150. I can hear it munching on something. I'm just going to check if it's a 150, because if it's a 150, then I'll be taming this one instead of that other one. Holy moly, it is. It is a 150. Okay, okay, let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's go, you little bubblegum coloured bison. Mike Bison. Let's get out of here. Get away from that thing. See the jump on these. Far out. Boing. Well, that's a 150 giga. That is what we'll be doing next episode. Right now, what I want to do is I want to... You've probably got a ton of... Yep. Whoa. aloe brains, I'll take those. And the rest can go on the floor. What I'll do right now is I'll fly over to the swamp and we'll test out the Deinosuchus. We'll test out the Deinosuchus in his natural habitat, or her natural habitat. Don't know which sex it is. Which way is the swamp? It's this way. Across the other side. So I'll get over here. Test out some Deinosuchus power. I'm sure that will be the best of the bunch for damage. I'm almost 100, well, I'm 100% sure it'll be the best for the damage, especially with that gigabyte that it's got. And I'm very keen to see how much damage that does, because I'm sure we'll be pretty much one-shotting everything with it. So I'm excited for that. I'll bring you guys back when we're about to do that. Alright guys, coming into the swamp now. Coming down into the swamp. I actually haven't even been in the swamp since I tamed those Deinosuchus. All those Deinosuchus that I tamed. I'm pretty sure when I was here that Rhynionathas didn't spawn, and now they've added the Rhynionatha spawns to the swamp. So if we see one of those things, we'll have to take it out. But let's get something that won't be mate boosted. I think this Paraceratherium's alone, and it will probably just take one bite. Let's see. 1200. Okay. That's not bad. 1200, 1300 we'll say. 1300 damage pretty much from a normal regular bite. There's a Deinosuchus over there. Deinosuchus v Deinosuchus maybe. Level 55. What's the trait? Carefree. Don't really want that trait. Let's get into the water here. Do a bit of swimming. Up we go. Alright. Let's see. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Nothing. Alright. Let's test the gigabyte on this Paraceratherium. Max level. Not mate boosted. Not parental boosted. No. Let's go. 10k. Exactly, pretty much 10k. Let's go. That is some power. And we're not even max level on this thing. We haven't maxed out the levels that we've put in. 10k damage with one little bite. So 150 Paleosarco. See what I mean? Everything I look at is like a high level. That was a 150 Paraceratherium. That's a 150 Deinosuchus. That's fine. It's fine. We've got our Deinosuchus right here. Come over, get a piece of this. Boom. Goodbye. Goodbye to you and your bug friends. Your bugs aren't no match for me. Holy moly. We are king of the swamp. King? Are we king? Yes, we are. We'll take this, and the rest can get on the ground. And there's another Deinosuchus. I'm sure that just spawned in. There we go. There's a Rhynionatha. Hello. Level 95, level 3 Tenacious. What's Tenacious do? Actually, I don't know why I would even be caring about the traits on the Rhynionatha, but let's take this one out. Yeah, there's no point in caring about the traits on a Rhynionatha because when you tame it, it's like similar to a Reaper. There we go. Boom. Dead. Goodbye. I did not get the... Don't neutri. I didn't get the pheromone. It must have been a female. Yeah, so it's similar to a Reaper taming a Rhynionatha. It impregnates your creature, and then your creature will die. Your creature will die from that. That's a little... Is that a little Drakeling? It is a little Drakeling. Don't attack me. It is attacking me. Goodbye then. You want some too? Boom. Nothing can match the power of this Deinosuchus. I need some names as well. I need some names for the Pyromane. I need some names for the Griffin. I need some names for this Deinosuchus. One attack I didn't try was the Tail Whip. I'm not going to try it on this snake. I will try it on this Phiomia. Pretty sure it's C. Yep. Boom. Get whipped. Get whipped across the map for 1600 damage. Wow. But yeah, if any name suggestions, leave them in the comments. Sure, I'll only get one, maybe two name suggestions, so whatever you suggest is probably what it's going to get named. Here's another Dinosuchus. Level 95. What's the trait? Food frail. So, I'm still looking for traits for each of the creatures. Just not looking for any more high level tames, really. Goodbye. So, yeah, just trait farming. The Empiric 3 is the one that I would want on everything that I have. Other than that, I'm not really sure. There's another Runio. I'm not really too sure. Goodbye. What else? What other trait? What level are you? 55. Take you out. Capro. Get out of here. Leave me be. Did we get the thingy? No, we didn't. That's a resin blob from that Rhino. If I get caproed off this thing, I'll be very upset. I didn't get the pheromone, did I? No. That's fine. Goodbye. And I'm not getting the venom either. I must be like overweight or something. I didn't get any Titanoboa venom. Take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. The rest can get dropped. Now I've lost where I was. I don't know. Anyway, this Dinosuchus is still not maxed out on levels. So I'll probably... there's another Rhino. Level are you? 150. There we go. So that's the third Rhino Natha I've seen, and it's a max level. But it's a female. I'm pretty sure the females are the ones that you want. Yes. Okay, so we can tame that. If we find a male. You got anything on you? No. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly have a quick fly around this swamp, try and find a male Rhino Natha to get a pheromone, and then once we got the pheromone, we can come back and have a crack at taming that max level female. Never tamed a Rhino Natha properly. Like, I'm pretty sure I've spawned one in and had to fly around on one in Ark Survival Evolved. Is this a male? Please tell me you're a male. I seen ya. It is a male. Beautiful. One swoop, and we got it. And we got the pheromone. There it is. Boom. So it's got a long spoil time. Let's put it in there. Got a longer spoil timer in there. It's got a very long spoil time. Is this a new island? This is a new island. So this wasn't here in Survival Evolved. I wouldn't be surprised if there was bison on this island. Nothing spawning in yet due to the single player spawns, but there's a bison. So there is bison over here. 55 and a 95. Distracting and melee robust. It's got a baby though. What's your baby got? Carcass bearing. No thanks. I'll just take his out. With one hit. 2 hits. So yeah, we've got the pheromone. Now, I'm pretty sure we've got all the Argies over there. More bison. Is that a Rex? Yes, it is. 145 Paleo Rex. The traits here: stamina robust, diurnal, food frail, slow metabolism. I'm good, thanks. I don't want any of those. We'll just make sure they don't knock us off. Didn't get the swoop there. I'm pretty sure that the Rhino taming effectiveness on the Rhino is... Look at this fog. Is subject to your creature's level and also your creature's drag weight, possibly. So you want like a mutated Bronto or a mutated something massive, Giga or Carch, Carcharodontosaurus, Ceratosaurus. Hello, level 55. No thanks. So yeah, you want one of the bigger creatures. Add an alpha raptor. That looks like a big raptor. It is. 6.5k health. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. 2 hits and this alpha raptor is gone. Look at that. And the griffin got some levels. So those levels or level can go into damage. That can go, that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. Pretty much all of this stuff useless, but I'll put it through the grinder. Need them materials. So, well, I mean, I've got those 2 high level gigas. I'm not sure what sexes they were. But if they're opposite genders, I might look at that later on, see if they're opposite genders. We got the 145, which was in the desert, I think, and the 150 was in the highlands. If we get both of those, we can breed those, mutate those, do an absolute ton of mutations with the easy mutations mod. I'll maybe even max out the mutations. I think you're allowed 254 is the max number of level points. So what's that? 127 mutations? 127 mutations in each stat, and with easy mutations mod I could probably actually do that in every single stat. I'm not sure if there's a level cap at all, like on total level, but I'll find out. And well, I've got to tame them first. I'm talking like I've got them already, but got to tame them first, and then mutate them, max mutate them, and then try and tame that Rhino-Natha. I'm pretty sure all you do is you pop the pheromone into your creature, damage the Rhino-Natha down to, I think it's 10% of its health, so under 1,000 or 100 or something, depending on how much health it's got. And then you pop the pheromone, it'll impregnate your creature, and then your creature will have cravings. You've got to feed it the cravings. I'll probably cook up all the foods and kibbles that I can and put them into this preserving bin. Before I go and do that, prepare well, go and do that. But first on the list is, oh, what did I just whistle? I just whistled follow. Oh, stop. Oh no, stop. Don't go down there. You follow me? No, that's all follow. God, everything's just fallen off. You stop. You stop. You stop. You stop. Come here. Come here. I accidentally hit. Come here. There we go. I'm just gonna. Yep, cool. You land. I'm pretty sure my Doedicurus just ran off the edge. Oh, fuck. I'll have to go and collect that. Where'd you go? Did you fall off? I think it did. Yes, it did. Where you going? Going down the water slide. Cool. Can I pick you up? No, I can't. I'm gonna have to dino boy ya. Oh, God. That's the problem with having all your creatures out. I just wanted them all out for the look of it, really. Come on then, Roxanne. Go on. Get out. Spike, get out of there, please. Get over there. Go. Cool. So yeah, anyway, I think the next episode I'm going to do a little bit of research. I am going to see how to tame those Evo Gigas and tame them, or try to tame them. We'll see how we go with that. Anyway, sorry for the long break between breaks. Long break between breaks, oh God. Long break between videos. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate any and all support. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Shake my head. Anyways, bye for now. Not forever.